Hey guys, Sean C. Phillips here with another Dollar Tree Dollar DVD and Blu-ray hunting video. Yes, from what I've heard, Dollar Tree has gotten in a new batch of Dollar Blu-rays and DVDs. It actually hasn't been that long since the last time they had them. I think it was like maybe a month or less, something like that. It wasn't that long, but from what I've heard, people have been sending me messages saying that they've gotten in some new ones. And I saw a video with someone showing like their pickups. I didn't see like which ones are in stores. I just saw some of the pickups. So it was definitely some new titles. So hopefully, I can find some of the new ones. I'm gonna go to two locations, one of them that I come to first and then another one, which is the one that is like the bigger one where I usually find some. So we'll see. This one though, I called this one on the way just to see some because I was like, well, I don't want to go to this one if there's like no chance because like the other one usually has them. But when I called them, she's like, oh yeah, we have some new ones. I don't know when they got them though. Like I said, since it wasn't even that long ago, they got the last batch. Hopefully they're not like thinking it was those ones, you know what I mean? But fingers crossed, hopefully we can find some good ones. But let the Dollar Tree Dollar DVD and Blu-ray hunting video begin. Into the first Dollar Tree we go. Yeah, well in here though, they didn't have them in the front. I don't know for sure exactly when they put all these out, but I saw some down here, and definitely there are some that I have not seen before down here that look like some of the new ones. There are with the movies though. I mean, I'm not going to move them over here so I can look at them better. But you know, with these movies, I kind of noticed there's certain titles that you see kind of come back and go, you know, that are kind of like out, you know, at one point, then they come back again and all that kind of stuff. But and then there's like certain new ones that come in. But like I said, there's certain ones you see like again and again and again throughout the months. Howl though. I think I've seen the DVD of this before. I don't know if I've seen the Blu-ray, but this is actually a pretty good movie here, all set on this train with like, you know, like a werewolf that gets on this train and everything. It's kind of hard to see these, but let me just, and I have sanitizer, so I'm going to clean my hands after all this and everything. But Scooby-Doo and the Franken creepy here. I know I've not seen this one, the Royal Wedding, Prince and Meghan Markle one here. There's two double feature one. There's this one here, Disappearances. Some movie with, I don't know, who is it? It looks like it's, you know, Chris Christopherson. And you know, I always think of him from, you know, The Sailor Who Fell from Grace to the Sea, and then Big Top Pee-wee. I know they're totally different movies, but, and this one here, Run All Night. I think I saw from a picture there's a Blu-ray of this one as well in some of the stores. I don't know if they have that here, but this is actually a really pretty good movie. It's all set in one night, and it's like definitely one that you don't hear about too often. It kind of went under the radar when it came out. Let me move it like this so I can see these better. Yeah, and Dinosaurs, this BBC one here. This one though, I would definitely recommend if you find this one to get this, because I've talked about this in the past. The company Broad Green Pictures, they went bankrupt or closed a while ago, a couple years back. But I really like this company. They put out like a lot of really cool stuff, but a lot of their stuff is really valuable if you come across it. For some reason, it's real depends. Not all of them are, but I think this is actually one that is. So if you see this, like, look up the prices. You guys can check online, but the Broad Green Pictures ones are always ones to look for. I'm always looking for the one, Walk in the Woods. That's the one I'm always trying to find but never see. This one I definitely have not seen. This DC Universe one, Justice League, Throne of Atlantis. I've definitely not seen that one. This Gerard Butler movie here, A Family Man. I don't remember seeing this one. Let's see here, JLA Adventures, Secret Life of Walter Mitty. That one I've seen a lot. This one is kind of cool. I have the other edition of Langoliers. I do not have this one. This is a great movie. I know a lot of people kind of like don't all love this movie, and the thing that's the biggest downfall of the film is the CGI in it. But besides that though, I mean, because the CGI is not great at all. It's like probably some of the worst CGI on the planet. And I always wish that like somebody who does effects would go and like redo those scenes and try and fix them a little bit, because I don't know, because everything else in the movie, I like the vibe of this and everything. I might get this one, but like I said, it's a different edition than the one I have, and I actually like that cover on it. Other than that here, Justice League, Gods and Monsters, the Ottoman. This isn't a Broad Green one, no. The Ottoman Lieutenant. I've not seen this one here. Josh Hartnett and Ben Kingsley. This is a movie I would definitely recommend you guys pick up if you guys come across this one, Predestination, with Ethan Hawke and Sarah Snook. This is like a great like sort of time travel kind of movie where everything kind of goes wrong, and it has like interesting meanings to things, and it's really, really good. And I feel like really hardly anybody saw this movie, and this is a absolute must-watch. Like I said, if you guys come across this one in any Dollar Trees, definitely pick this one up. Satisfaction season 1 here. I don't think I've ever seen that show. Ingrid Goes West. I would definitely get this one if I didn't have. I bought a DVD of this one at a closing down store. I don't know if they're gonna have a video rental store. I don't know if they're gonna have a Blu-ray in these locations, but I like this one a lot as well with Aubrey Plaza. And then JLA Adventures, Trapped in Time. It's another one of the you know, DC animated movies. Let me look at some of the other ones. I'm gonna do this all in one take so I don't, you know, have to do my hands or anything like that, or touch my phone or anything. So I can just wash my hands after this. This one here, some of the Blu-rays. Earth, the Biography, The Story of Our World, A Question of Faith. See, this is a good one to see in here, the One Life. This didn't even come out. When did this come out? Was this so? Oh, this is actually a while back, but this is definitely a good one to find. Almighty Johnson's here. This is the season 1. Did I buy this before? I think I did. I have to look this up. I think I bought this one already though. This is a good one to see in here for $1. Howard and Kumar, Escape from Guantanamo Bay. That's definitely a cool one. Same with this movie here that Jason Bateman directed. This is like a good, like kind of mean-spirited comedy. But this was actually really funny. If you guys haven't seen this one too, that's very good. This one, Astral movie. I don't think I ever bought this one. I might get this for $1. Like I said, I have to look up though the that Mighty Johnson's. I feel like I bought that. My Boy Jack, Hunt, Pink Panther. I've definitely not seen these ones. This Smurfs, Smurftastic Journey, Sabrina Christmas episode. Definitely not seen that one in here before. Justice League Action. But these ones. Make sure I don't miss any of them. Let's see what's in this one. This one's kind of hard. This is kind of a weird, cheaper basket, so I can't move this one too well. Let's see though. These ones I know I've seen before. These Child Star, I've seen that many times. Dear Lemon Lima, I've seen those. Yeah, these ones seem like ones I've seen before. Yeah, all these ones. Definitely nothing new in these. Let's see, Water Diviner, I've seen that. Walter Mitty, Ninja Turtles. This may be a new one here. This Battlestar, Galactica 1, Razor, and The Plan. I guess these were movies. I know. I always think too, the one guy in here, you know, on this show played the father in Peanut Butter Solution. But I don't know. I don't think I have these. I don't know if these are something I could watch without like seeing the other ones. But might get that one. I'll have to see how long the line is in here. Focus. I think I've seen that before. Inherent Vice. This may have been like a while back, but I don't think I've ever seen the Blu-ray in here. Barbara Streisand. This one's definitely a new one. This movie here called Revolt. I don't have this one. Might get that one for $1. Like I said, I have to see how the line is. Run All Night. Another copy of the Astro one, and they do have a Run All Night Blu-rays. I don't know if I showed that earlier or the DVD. Sharks 3D. Bigger, Fatter, Liar, which was okay. The original Big Fat Liar was great. This one, it had some funny stuff in it though. It still kind of has a similar vibe to it. This is another one I've not seen in here. This Necessary Evil DC supervillains. Some more. Let's see what these ones are. Did I see this one, A Kind of Murder? I think I saw this. I think I remember reviewing this one with Haley Bennett and Patrick Wilson. Billionaire Boys Club. I don't think I ever bought this one when this came out. Yeah, I should get that one for $1. I remember like looking at that, but never got it. See, I didn't look at Entourage, the movie here. The Chipmunks here. Meet Frankenstein. Meet the Wolfman. Monster Mayhem. Batman. Definitely not seen that one before. The last one and this one. Let's see, this like Easter thing and like fairy tale collection. A 3D one, that's kind of cool to see a 3D one. Amazing Ocean 3D. You know, Howard and Kumar, they have Howard and Kumar Christmas. Twilight Breaking Dawn, part 2 here. This is like the French version, so it has like the French, that's like the French-Canadian one. The Amazing Spider-Man 2, that's a good one to see. Paul McCartney here. Cat in the Hat. Atlas, what is that called? Atlas Shrugged, part 2. What is this one here? Witch's Night Out? With Gilda Radner as the witch? I don't know this set. Yeah, 2014. That's kind of interesting here. Like I said, I've never seen that. Let's see here. I'm dropping everything. Let's see. Transcendence, that's a good one. Urban Cowboy. Urban Country. Oh, that's a really weird thing to see. I'm dropping all this stuff. See this here. What is this one? Feast in July. But this is really weird. This came out a long time ago. You don't see this at all anymore. I have this. The Ben Stiller Show. It's like a sketch comedy show with him and Andy Dick, Janine Garofalo. But this is actually a really fun show. That's definitely a really weird one to have. I have this one already, but that's just such a random one to come across in here. I'm sorry if I'm talking kind of weird. It's just, you have this mask on a while and talk. But yeah, I think I'm gonna get these ones here. Like I said, hopefully the line isn't that long. Let me see if I can peek over here. It doesn't look, it looks like there's a couple people back there, but not terrible. So I'm gonna get these ones. Might head to one other location that's nearby and see if they have anything. But yeah, I'm glad I found at least some things in here though. Yeah, but in there though, luckily enough, the line wasn't bad at all. It only took like a minute. But I ended up getting in there though, the Billionaire Boys Club one on DVD. This is one, like I said, I had not seen this one. This has like Emma Roberts in the movie, so I was definitely interested in seeing this one. And then I got this Battlestar Galactica one. Like I said, I've not really seen many episodes of the show or anything, but definitely was just interested in this. And, you know, because like I said, I know the dad who was in, Universal Solution was in it, and I always kind of wanted to see some of those. And I got this one, this Astral movie, which I know for sure I have not bought this one in the past, as well as this edition here of Langoliers. And like I said, I really like this movie. And let me know though what you guys think of this movie. But I like this different cover on this one. I have like the really, really old edition. This is like one of the later releases of this one. But this, I've watched this movie so many times. It came out in, when did this release? 95. So I think I was like maybe 9 or something when this released or something. So I watched this movie all the time as a kid. Like it was like one of my favorite things to watch. I don't know, I like that, the whole concept of like everything, like the people on the plane, everyone's gone missing and all this stuff, and there's like half of them are gone, what happened to them? I don't know, I just thought it was a cool concept. I would like to see it though, you know, redone today, like, you know, how they would do this now, especially with the effects wise, because like I said, the effects are not great, and of what the, you know, the creature or whatever it is in this movie. But it's, like I said, not great, but still a movie that I've always really liked though. But now I'm gonna head to the other, you know, Dollar Tree location, and let's see what they have. Into the second Dollar Tree we go. See, here's where they would sometimes put the deals of the week, but we'll go to the actual area where I usually see them, which is over in this area. This Dollar Tree, though, in my opinion, is like the best one. It's always the most picked up, and everything is like together. And but let's see, it's usually back here is where I normally see them. Yeah, so there's some over here. I don't know how new these are, so we'll see if there's anything that I don't recommend, you know, recognize in here. What in the world is this? It's a DVD from Alliance. This is really strange. It's all in French. See volume 2 of this thing. What a weird thing in here. What is this? This is really strange. I've 100% never seen this. And knowing me, I'll probably buy that for $1. This is so strange looking. 30 Rock in here, season 3. That's not a bad price for this. This just came out on Blu-ray from you know, from Mill Creek. But this is a fun show. I only had just recently watched it. I never saw it at all when it was on. The Practice here, volume 1. I don't know if I've seen that one or not. I'm trying to, some of these ones I don't see. There's another one of these in here. 2 of these in here. That's the Small Potatoes. That's been in here before. Best Night Ever. This one, either they didn't get in some of the new ones that I saw in the other one. It's always hard to know which ones are totally new, but I knew for sure, though, some of the ones that was in the last location I had not seen before. This Nick Cannon thing, I've seen that. Dark Horse, I've seen a lot. Besides that weird thing, there's one Blu-ray here, Entourage the movie. I believe I've seen that before in the past, though. It was in the other store, too. These ones I've seen. Yeah, like... Oh, so they have had the new ones. See, this Harold and Kumar, because this is one of the ones I never remembered seeing. Escape from Guantanamo Bay. Unknown. Oh, this is not a... Was that the... That wasn't the one on the train, I don't think. Was that one? No, that's another one. I don't remember this one. I know I've seen it, though, but I totally forgot what happens in this one. Let's see. Mind Games. This one here, I don't remember seeing this double feature thing here. Shadow Warriors. And then Assault on Death Mountain. I've definitely not seen this one. And then the Paul McCartney one. Yeah, so it seems like this one got some of the new ones, but got really picked over. But might get that weird thing, though, just because it's some strange puppet thing. It's definitely... It's in a weird kind of case, too. When did this release? 2007. This is one of those things you just wonder, how did this end up in here, though? You're like, how'd they get this? Yeah, so anyway, I picked up that, you know, that weird puppet kind of show, and these puppets on here are kind of creepy, and they remind me a little bit of, like, if you guys ever saw that Canon Video Tales, they made a bunch of those movies, and they made one that was like Hansel and Gretel, and in that, there's a scene when they watch this puppet show, and it always, as a kid, I always loved that scene, because there's these weird puppets, and this strange song when they were like, raise your hands and clap, 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 point your toes and tap, 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 left and right, and I don't know, I'm sure hardly anyone has seen that, but the puppets kind of reminded me a little bit of that. And the woman gave me with the change, it was like a giant handful of you know, nickels. It was like all these nickels. It was like $1 change of nickels. So it was all, but yes. But let me know in the comments below, though, you know, what you guys, you know, picked up. You know, if you guys ended up going to any Dollar Tree locations, what are some of the things that you guys saw? What are some of the titles that you guys had picked up? I don't know if I saw the most of what there was. I feel like there was probably a lot of other really good ones that I might have missed, because I don't know for sure when these exactly were put out. You know what I mean? From what I can tell, because I know from when I saw the one guy's pickup video, I did see some of these new ones. So there were some scattered new ones in there, but I feel like these might have been out for like a couple days, and they've all gotten kind of picked through. From what I could tell, like the one location I was at before, I saw some of the Blu-ray, more of the Blu-rays and stuff, because I feel like they were kind of hidden down there, so a lot of people might not have seen them. But like I said, let me know some of the ones you guys picked up, and like I said, also, you know, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you guys enjoy these videos. Like I said, let me know what you guys picked up. Thanks so much for watching, subscribing, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.